to tai skrtata karlikoro utukuriti. Uma kere tekere ima saka te tea kere etoko utokore tekere ima kara te stukuduku. Sikarai koro tekere liki mukoro utuhut. Ai tukurra sakati ina karale iya ina koro tekere isakro tokore istakarale kere itakuf. Sukro taka etake ima kakai la kere kai kutu kai makro takete itakata imukro takasi. Ilakarai kamakarai tuku si kaya makarai tuku shtakati ilakarai koro tokoro kia makoro takati itakala koro takata isaka takata utakata takata utakata takata atakata utakata utukuru koro 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 kare ika koro takata itas krai katukutu makarai tu shukrai takata malakarai koro takata ya makoro ai kai tatai kurusu makar takata utaka isutukutu enta takata iya shukru takata nakala koro takata isakar takati ukora ele makarai kakai koro taki itakara masakrai kora Taki ya kora ile ki makro tokara tiki intakara itakara atakolo or takara itakros atakros takari itaklakro. Welcome to this light language transmission today. We are having fairies all around and they're being very funny and they have a very light energy with a lot of, they're very light and very full of energy, you know, very, I can see water with, what's it called? Bubbly water. Maybe someone drinks this and the bubbles they are feeling like these, I don't know why they show me this, but someone is drinking this and I hear acid. I'm not sure if this is a good thing to drink too much bubbly water or Coke or, you know, all these sweet drinks with bubbles in them. So today the fairies have a lot to say. I can feel because they are all behind me and ready. They are like, you know, trying to touch me and tell me things and go there. So what I heard first is that a lot of you have connections to the fairy realm, to not only dragons but also fairies and also other elementals. So you might not see them or not be able to see them clearly like a human being would see another person, but you can feel them, you know that they are there. Some of you already speak to them and they already work together with them. So I hear that some of you, especially those that are in healing jobs, or if you do a healing, I hear if you send out healing messages, so this might be significant. I can also see 88, so maybe this is important too. Okay, oof. Okay, they're pinching me as well. So fairies are not only nice, I'm going to tell them. Okay, I need to tell you that some of you or a lot of you are shamans or people that work with the fairy realms or with the elementals or with the elements on earth, with water, fire, earth and air. So because you have learned to balance and harmonize these elements inside yourself. So, you know, the fire element is the passion. The water element talks about our emotions. The air element is talking about our intellect, and the earth element is all about grounding and bringing our ideas down to earth. So I want to talk very fast. They are saying that a lot of you have already managed to balance out those 4 elements inside of them, and also have the connection to spirit, and you are ready to do the shaman thing. You're ready to, they're showing me a lot of wild animals. It's like a film passing by. I can see a deer, and deers are very important animals when it comes to being a master healer, or at the top of something, or becoming, I don't know, a princess, a prince. You know, in the films they always show the golden or the white deer somewhere, right? They want you to know that grounding yourself is the most important thing for most of you, because you have the capacity to receive a lot of information that comes from above, or from, you know, the air or the water or somewhere else, but you need a lot of grounding to bring these things into your daily life or into your work here on Mother Earth. And green might be important for you. You can use green to wear, wear green, or use green candles, especially if money is something that is not pouring into your life yet, I hear. Okay, because they want to help you with your money as well, your finances, with your prosperity in general, also your health. So fairies are, they don't need much, okay? So I need to tell you the story of a story. Okay, so because I am very connected to the fairy realm, and I speak to them, or I have started speaking to them for years now, and you know, sometimes it was maybe not such a good idea to, you know, park my car and not pay the tax, the little tax you need to pay for the parking. Okay, so I just wanted to walk my dog quickly, you know, half an hour, and then leave for another country, and I always pay. But this day I just didn't want to pay, and so I didn't, okay, because I always go with the flow. I always go with whatever comes to me, and I trust that everything that comes to me and wants to come to me has its purpose, right? Even if I don't understand what it means, or why I should not do something, or do something, or do something in a different way. So I just follow this guidance, my inner guidance, and I have been living so much better since I started doing that. So what I really want to say, so I park my car, I don't pay, I walk for 2 minutes, and I see this policewoman on the phone, and checking the cars, so to see if they have paid. And my brain just started thinking, should I go back and pay, or should I just keep on walking and behave as if everything was okay? So I kept on walking, and then I heard, I listened to the voice inside my head, and I thought, okay, I need help. And the fairies came up and said, okay, you need help, what do you want us to do? So I said, please, could you please just protect my car and make sure I don't have to pay, right? Please just make my car disappear, so this police woman doesn't give me, a bill to pay that is 10 times higher than what or even 100 times more expensive than what I should have paid. And they said, okay, but you need to do something for us. And I said, okay, that's fine, you know, like whatever whatever you want me to do, I will do it. And they said, okay, so just pick up some rubbish and throw it away. And you know, because the fairies, they live in another dimension. They can't come to, sometimes you can see them, they're visible, but or feel them, or sometimes your hair just moves and you know they are playing with your hair or they want to send you a message. But they want to live in a beautiful world like we all do, right? We want to live in a beautiful, healthy world, and that's why they probably asked me to take some rubbish off the floor and throw it away in a bin. And I did this, and they said you need to take 2 things from the floor. And as I was walking with my dog, I just picked up everything that was around me and threw it, you know, took it to the next bin and threw it away. And when I came back to my car, the policewoman had disappeared and I was free, and I didn't have this bill to pay. So I was very, very grateful. And they want me to tell you this story because they want you to connect more. I guess a lot of you already connect to your elementals or fairies or dragons or whoever you work with. They're showing me a little being that is very interesting. It has got a very big belly, but it's tall as well, so it's funny. It looks a bit like the Grinch, but not in green. Grinch, is that the name? Music. Apparently some of them love music. So if you play music inside of your home, this brings fairies in, and they want you to open the windows if it's possible, if there is sunshine out there, or you know, bring light into your home, and also flowers, and maybe I'm out of breath. They will also help you with your dragon. So you know, everything is interconnected. Everything we do and we think and we give out is connected. We can't think something bad about ourselves or someone else without it having a ripple effect. Everything is energy. Everything has a ripple effect. Even if you think you're doing something only for yourself, you're doing it for the whole world, for the planet. Okay, so if you look after yourself, if you are very loving with yourself, you're speaking nicely to yourself, you're respecting your needs, you're respecting your feelings, your emotions, your tiredness. I hear you. Some of you are tired and you respect this and you give yourself time, and you're not hard on yourself, like, you know, saying, why am I tired? I should be doing this or that. This is society wanting us to not connect and not feel connected and not hear what other beings in other dimensions have to say, because they only want to help us. They are very loving and they want us to see them and feel them and hear them, and they want to help us. Okay, so I hear finances again. So some of you might have problems with their finances or with the flow of energy in general, because money is energy. Okay, so if there are no blockages, they're all around it. That's why I'm scratching myself. Oh, okay. So what was I saying? If you have problems with your finances, connect with your fairies. Make sure you bring them something. You give them something from your heart. You can also give them. They love water, and I heard music. So if you play music for them, just intentionally play it for them, or put out a little water bowl. Put it somewhere next to your crystals for them, or next to your flowers if you have any, or on your windowsill, or anything you feel or think your fairies or your beings from other dimensions would love. I hear bells ringing, so little bells. They love to play with bells as well. That's funny. Some of you have pets. If you play with your pet has fairies around them, okay? You need to know that all animals that live on Earth have fairies, especially I'm talking about animals living on Earth, because there are other animals, water beings, for dolphins and whales and beings from the water, but I'm talking about animals that live on Earth like we do and walk on Earth and the ground, on Mother Earth, right, on the Earth. Some of you need to change the Earth for their plants. This is just a side message. And water them regularly. Talk to the plants. So if you have plants at home, reconnect with your plants, because some of them have something to tell you. They need more water, or some of them need sugar. I'm not sure why I'm saying this. Or sugar could also mean more love. So if you are eating a lot of sugar or you crave a lot of sugar, it's because there is not enough sugar in your life. Not enough fun maybe, or not enough sweet stuff, right? Sweet stuff is what we love. What makes our heart race or our eyes glow and shine. Okay, let's get that. Some of you need to read their book. I don't know why I hear this. Read your book, or learn from a book, or something with a book, or studying, or study your elementals better, or study. Some of you just need a little bit more information about who you're dealing with. Or I also hear that you open up, sit back and open your eyes to see the diversity of other beings, also human beings. So if you are being very, not controlling, but if you are being very, what's the word? Because I hear that a lot of you are very high dimensional beings, and you are waiting for others to be as high dimensional as you are, or as evolved as you are, or as you're still waiting that others around you have the same open consciousness as you have. So it is a choice. You need to know that this is a choice, and everyone chooses on their own, okay? Even if you keep on telling them do this, do that, they are not going to do it if they don't feel it inside of their heart, or really want to change or choose another direction. And some of you need to do something differently than they have done so far. So especially if you feel the stagnation, or you feel they really want to help, they really are around you, and they really want to help. And whoever it is, I have the fairy realms here, a lot of fairies around, but I can also see other beings, big and small, like they're all mixed up here, and they are extremely super motivated. I don't know if this has got to do something to do with the full moon, this full moon. I'm sorry, sometimes when I channel my nose is itching. Some of them are using flies or dragonflies to go somewhere. It's as if they were riding on dragonflies, fairies. And even if you have a fly in your home, open the window instead of killing the fly, I hear, because you might kill a fairy with it. Because there sometimes they want to ride on flies as well. side message. The plants, some of you have plants that really need something. They need something. Maybe they need new earth. What's it called? You know, or something that nourishes them. I can see a plant with brown edges on their leaves. And they also say we are all one. We are all one. We are not, there's no one that is high above someone else. So come from a pure heart and just follow your own soul path, and they will help you with everything you need. You need to tell them, you need to ask them for help, because they are not allowed to help you without. It's a bit like our angels. They are not allowed to help us if we don't ask them. Make sure you have a dream journal next to your bed, because some of you have or are getting dreams and premonitions and upgrades in your dreams as well. If you don't write these things down, you won't remember. They will still be activated, but you won't remember. And a lot of you want to use this air element in their, their intellect, their logic. They want to understand. Make sure you look after yourself, and when you look into the mirror, you see yourself, you look at your beautiful self, you're happy to see your beauty, your inner beauty, your outer beauty, and your heart. Someone is thinking of you. This comes through too. This could be someone that is not living on the earth plane anymore, or it's someone that you have left behind because you had to. And this, I know that this person or the leaving behind has put you in a lot of pain, or in a lot of, because I can feel all my muscles getting tense. So it was difficult for you. I have also a headache, so maybe this person gave you a headache, but this person is thinking of you and is learning a lot from you. So forgiving is extremely important. Forgiving and letting go, because you don't have to take people that have been mean to you, or you don't have to take them back, but forgive them, because they are on their own journey, and we have been somewhere as well. We have been in very dark places, and we have done things that weren't good. Okay, I can see someone eating sweets, a lot of sweets, around little sweet, I don't know what they are, but it's very sweet, and this person is taking too much of it. Instead of moving more in moving their body more in nature. They were showing me someone who's eating a flower, or picking something out of a flower and eating this sugar. I hear flowers are sugary too, so they probably want you to connect with them more. And I'm feeling dizzy as well, so some of you might be feeling dizzy. Just go with the flow and listen to your body. And dizziness is also a sign of awakening and ascending, so don't get scared, especially when you raise your frequency. Don't get scared, because fear is a very low vibration, has a very low vibration, and is pulling you back into your old self, and you want to go up with your higher self. You want to speak to your higher self and connect with your higher self more and more. And I also hear that some of you are living in spring, so it might be already the weather, instead of being winter time, it's already springtime. Or even if you're living in the winter season, your body or your inner or your higher self is already in springtime mode. So, you know, the projects that are being awakened or born, or they want to help you with everything you do. So in your private life, in your professional life, in your living situation, in everything. And they always point back to the house or to your apartment or to wherever you live. Make sure you have a lot of things that are that fairies love, like flowers or little mirrors or water, or, you know, a fountain or something that where light gets, you know, I can see a bowl where light shines through, and then there's a lot of little light spot, like different colored light spots in your room. And crystals, I can see crystals as well. And pets are good. So if you love pets, they are being taken care of. I hope you understand. Because they have fairies, you can also ask their fairies to help them with specific problems. One thing they want you to know is, if you go out in nature, never take something with you without asking if it is okay. Because I can see someone taking, you know, a little stone in, they're walking and they take a little stone with them, and a fairy crying. So everything you do and everything you take from somewhere, make sure you just take a little minute to ask if you're allowed to take this stone or this leaf or whatever you want to take with you for your home. Or and wait if you hear yes or no, and the yes or no, you might hear it or you might feel it or sense it in a, you know. Never take something from nature without asking if it's okay. And you can also ask if they want you to give back something, and just listen. They want you to connect more to them and listen and interact more with them. Someone can't sleep well, and they want you they want to help you with your sleep patterns, and it's something at night, or you're getting through a lot of downloads at night, or you want to feel protected more or something like this, because I can see someone sleeping with the lights on, and this means that you are, you know, awakening or getting more light into your body, or lightening up someone else. I'm not sure, but they want to help you with this. So make sure you set an intention before going to sleep, and they will protect you. But it's always a giving and receiving, okay? So never just give without receiving, without being open to receive. And always ask, when you take something from nature, always ask. We sometimes forget, okay? We find something beautiful and we just want to take it with us because we are humans and we can do so. But we need to remember that everything has its place and its purpose, and we can't just, you know, it's like walking into a house, someone's house, and just liking the chair and taking it with you without asking. Like, you know, we wouldn't do that. So why should we do this with nature? Why should we do this with, you know, there are a lot of beings out there. Some of you are really healers. A lot of you are powerful healers, and I hear you have not seen your full capacity. You have just seen the peak of the iceberg, just the little part, but the big part that is in the water you haven't seen yet. So connect with your fairies or other beings and elementals or whoever you're working with, because they have a gift for you, or they have something for you they want to gift you with or bring to you or open up for you. Very beautiful. And again, they're saying again, look after yourself, do something, go, to the hairdresser or buy something, a little something, so that makes you feel better. It's not about feeling bad and going shopping and spending all your money. It's about feeling better about yourself and instead of doing always something for someone else, do something for yourself, because what you invest in yourself is invested in the whole world and in everyone else. Okay, so if you feel good about yourself, you love yourself, you give this energy out, and this is spreading and spreading. If you only give out and never look after yourself, there's a disbalance. Someone needs to hear this. Okay, that's why the money can't come and flow into you. Kere ima shoko o takete itakala itakoro oro itakata atakata sakare ikakakala mako tokoro otoko takete ita ima koro toko toto grat. Kapakatako otokoto otokoto otokete itaki makro tokoro shtakari. I feel a lot calmer now that they have gone. I think it was a very important message for someone out there, because they were extremely motivated to tell me this. They were like pulling everywhere and like tingling and pulling. So maybe you feel pulled to do something, or it's something that comes from inside. If it makes you feel calm afterwards, it's good for you. And make sure to do this for yourself, and I can see someone saying no to a lot of people and keep them out. You don't need to tell everybody what you're doing or who you're talking to and how you do things. This is extremely important, because you need to protect your energy. You have dragons, you can activate your dragon, or you might have done already, but this doesn't mean the dragon can't do anything if you are not doing your work. So protecting ourselves, cleaning ourselves, whenever you shower, you just let everything negative go. Everything, because we have a lot of things that go onto us without us knowing. So you just ask every single day for the negativity to be rinsed, to be, cleared out and transformed into love and healing and energy and motivation and passion and whatever you wish this world to be. And listen to their whispers. They really it's as if they were knocking on the door and saying, hey, we forgot to say, tell them they need to listen. Okay, you need to listen. You need to listen. Someone has a cat out there that will heal. It just takes a bit of time. I don't know who this message is for. But trust and ask the fairies for it, because they can also heal with your animals. So make sure you ask them for help and listen. Maybe they want something back. Maybe they want a little, I don't know, spoonful of honey or something like this, okay? And they will come back for other messages apparently. So thank you so much for listening. I'm so grateful to have you on my channel. It has been growing. I'm not even here for you know, the people on my channel. I'm just here to spread the messages, and it's amazing to see that we are so much, you know, so many out there to want love and healing and peace and to live in this new earth. And I'm sure you're doing amazing in your work. I'm sure, I can feel it. A lot of you are following their heart and their mission, and you know, you give everything and you try your best, and I can promise you that in other dimensions they're being extremely grateful for your work, extremely happy that you have just decided to do so, and you know, not listen to others around you that are not ready yet to see or to feel, and they are not open to it. That's why they can't understand, and they want to keep you and hold you back because they want to keep you with them. You have a great energy, so don't look at it as being something very dangerous. Look at it as, you know, just we are not everyone is on the same path. You are on your own path, and you need to follow your inner guidance and strengthen this inner guidance every single day more and more. You know that you can do more, and it's not about, I'm not saying today that you need to do more. Just be conscious about your fairies or your dragons or the beings that want to work with you, because there are other beings that you haven't met yet that want to contact you. They want to work with you. They want to help you with whoever, with whatever problem you have or whoever you're dealing with. Okay? And I need to tell you that they love you. They love you, and they are always helping you, even sometimes when you forget to ask them, you know, because you are already connected to them. Some of you are working. I can see someone working in a zoo with animals and wild animals. I can see a tiger. So I don't know if you have spirit animals, or if someone is really working with a tiger and this tiger has beings around them. And I hear that the tiger is a very difficult animal to deal with, or a very hurt animal. So I wish this tiger a lot of healing, and send all my fairies to this tiger and all animals that need it on Mother Earth, and to you all as well. So I wish you all the best. See you very, very soon, and take care. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.